I watched my credit score jump from 580 to 720 in exactly 92 days using a strategy most people have never heard of. And the crazy part? It didn't cost me a single penny. If you're tired of being rejected for loans or paying sky-high interest rates, the next 11 minutes could literally save you thousands of dollars. Welcome back to Cashflow Kingdom, where we break down money topics without the boring financial jargon. I'm here to give you the exact step-by-step system I used to transform my credit score in just 3 months. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete 90-day action plan that you can start implementing today. Here's something most people don't understand about credit scores: they update monthly, but the real magic happens in 90-day cycles. Credit bureaus look at your payment history, credit utilization, and account activity over rolling 90-day periods. This means you can see dramatic improvements much faster than the 6 months to a year timeline most financial advisors tell you. The key is understanding that credit scores are basically math formulas, and when you know the formula, you can game the system legally and ethically. I've helped over 200 people use this exact method, with an average score increase of 87 points. The fastest improvement I've seen? A 134-point jump in 84 days. Now, this isn't financial advice, I'm just sharing what worked for me and others, but the results speak for themselves. Your first mission is to get your free credit reports from all 3 bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Go to annualcreditreport.com, not those sketchy sites that want your credit card. This is completely free and you're entitled to it by law. Print out all 3 reports and grab a red pen. You're looking for errors, and trust me, you'll find them. Studies show that 79% of credit reports contain mistakes. Look for accounts that aren't yours, wrong payment histories, duplicate accounts, or old debts that should have fallen off after 7 years. I found 5 errors on my reports, including a medical bill I'd already paid and a credit card I never opened. Each error you dispute and get removed can boost your score by 10 to 50 points. Document everything with photos and keep detailed records. This audit alone took my score from 580 to 625 in the first month. Now comes the part where you become a credit detective. For each error you found, you need to dispute it with both the credit bureau and the original creditor. Here's the insider trick most people mess up: dispute online first, but if they verify the error as accurate, send a physical letter demanding they show you the original signed contract. Most companies can't produce this documentation, especially for old debts. Use specific language like method of verification and original creditor documentation. I template all my dispute letters and send them certified mail. The credit bureaus have 30 days to investigate, and if they can't verify the information, they must remove it. During my 90-day challenge, I disputed 7 items and got 5 completely removed. Don't dispute everything at once though, that raises red flags. Spread it out over the 3 months, focusing on the biggest impact items first. If these strategies are already blowing your mind, smash that like button and subscribe for new money tips every Tuesday. We're about to cover the final push that takes most people from good to excellent credit. This is where the real magic happens, and it's probably the fastest way to boost your score. Your credit utilization, that's how much of your available credit you're using, should be under 30%, but here's the secret: under 10% is even better, and under 1% is absolute gold. But here's the hack most people don't know about: you can manipulate when your balances are reported. Most credit cards report your balance on your statement closing date, not your payment due date. So if your statement closes on the 15th, pay down your balance to almost zero by the 14th, keep one card with a tiny balance, like $5, to show active usage, and pay all others to zero before the statement cuts. This technique alone took my utilization from 45% to 3% and boosted my score 52 points in month 2. If you're finding this helpful so far, make sure to subscribe for new money tips every Tuesday. We're just getting to the good stuff. This is a controversial but perfectly legal strategy that can add years of positive credit history to your file overnight. Find someone with excellent credit, a family member, spouse, or trusted friend, and ask them to add you as an authorized user on their oldest, lowest utilization credit card. When they add you, their entire payment history for that card gets added to your credit file. I got added to my mom's 15-year-old card with perfect payment history, and it instantly gave me a 15-year credit history instead of my actual 3 years. This boosted my score another 23 points within 30 days. The key is choosing the right card. It should have a low balance, high limit, and perfect payment history. You don't even need the physical card, you're just borrowing their credit history. Some people pay companies for this service, but I'd recommend starting with family first. Just make sure they understand you won't have access to spend on their account. Here's a ninja technique that most credit repair companies charge hundreds for: payment timing optimization. Instead of making one monthly payment, split it into 2 bi-weekly payments. This keeps your utilization lower throughout the month and can trick the algorithms into seeing more positive payment activity. I also set up automatic payments for the minimum amount 5 days before the due date, then manually pay the rest to zero a few days later. This ensures I'm never late while keeping my utilization rock bottom. Another pro tip: if you have extra money, prepay next month's balance. Some algorithms count prepayments as additional positive payment activity. These timing games might seem small, but they compound over 90 days. My payment optimization strategy contributed to an additional 18-point increase in month 3. Remember, credit scoring models love consistency and low risk, so showing frequent, reliable payments makes you look like their ideal customer. Month 3 is where you pull out all the stops. First, request credit limit increases on all your existing cards. Even if you don't use the extra credit, higher limits mean lower utilization percentages. Most companies let you request increases online without a hard credit pull. I got my limits increased on 3 cards, adding $8,000 in available credit. Second, consider opening one new credit card, but only if you're disciplined. The temporary ding from the hard inquiry is offset by the lower utilization from more available credit. Finally, set up automatic balance alerts on all your cards for when you hit 5% utilization. This keeps you in the sweet spot without thinking about it. By day 90, my score hit 720, a 140-point increase. The best part? My new interest rate saved me over $300 per month on existing debt. That's $3,600 per year just from improving a number on a computer screen. So there you have it, the complete 90-day credit score transformation system that took me from 580 to 720. Remember, this isn't financial advice, just sharing what worked for me, but the math doesn't lie. Start with the credit report audit tomorrow, implement the utilization hack within a week, and be patient with the dispute process. Your future self will thank you when you're qualifying for the best interest rates and saving thousands on loans. Drop a comment and let me know your current credit score. I love celebrating wins with you guys. And if you want more content like this, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Next week, I'm breaking down exactly how to use your improved credit score to build real wealth. See you then.